Heyo, what is up guys? Welcome to another episode of Anyx Craft, and today we got some big plans. First thing I want to do on today's episode is work on the farm. Sorry, the dragon in the background got me. First thing I want to do on today's episode is work on the farming area where we're going to have all of our farms. This is not just going to be like food and that. We're going to have like an iron golem farm, a villager farm, all that sort of stuff. And we're going to do that on the opposite side of the workshop. And yeah, I know it's early in the video, but guys, first person time lapse. Let's go. And we are done. Check it out. That took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. I'm not going to lie. And we also ran out of sea lanterns. So I'll have to go do a run for those a bit later. But now, what farms do I put in here? I think I might head over to the redstone world and start working on some. So now that we're on the creative realm, I want to show you some of the things that I've come up with. So one of the ones I want to build is this. This is going to be... No, honestly, I don't even know what to call this. Because, I mean, a food farm? Animal food farm? It's pretty simple. Use breed whichever animal you need. Then you'll hit this, which will open a bunch of trapdoors. I'll go underneath just to show you. And the babies will just walk out and they will float down in here where we can wait for them to grow and then harvest them. So I don't even know what to call this. Food farm, I guess? I'm not sure. So that's the first one that I came up with. The second thing I came up with is this. It's pretty simple. It's just an ordinary farm for crops. Hit that, turns it on. Hit again, it turns it off. It's super simple redstone. When the observer detects that this redstone line here is on, it sends out a pulse behind, which activates all of the dispensers. And it sends out another pulse when you turn it off, which turns off all the dispensers. I thought it was a pretty cool way of doing it. But it can be done a lot cheaper, but I like this. Next thing I came up with is this pumpkin and watermelon farm. How it works is when an observer picks up a block update from this stem right here, putting a pumpkin down, we'll send a redstone pulse out the back. Don't worry about the lamps, they're not for anything in particular, I've just put them there. That pulse will turn off this light. And then this observer up top will detect, power this block, which will power this piston and push it down. The card underneath will pick up anything on top that is dropped. That way, ooh, we've actually got somewhere in here. So guys, I found a few zero-tick farms online on YouTube. I don't remember who made them, unfortunately. I think it's James is his name. I'm not too sure, but I'll have a look and link it in the description below. So, no bone meal required or anything like that. It takes advantage of the zero tick system using falling sand. As you can see, it just grows as much as it... I broke it. I've broken it. Uh-oh. Okay, there you go. Now that's fixed. Yeah, they're a little bit touchy. As you can see, it'll just grow infinitely. Doesn't require any bone meal or anything of the sort. It is really good. But this one keeps breaking for some reason. I don't know why. It's in a single chunk. Same with the cactus farm. It is a bit slower than the other two that we have here, but it still works, which is going to be great. And this is the bamboo one. This one's actually, yeah, going to be fast, and I'm going to be using a lot of this as fuel. These farms are great because they don't need any bone meal. They just require the use of a 0-tick system. And that's a great price. Okay, so the next one I did a quick little design. Took me like 5 minutes to do. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Sugarcane grows, gets detected by the observer. The observer powers the piston, and it breaks. And there's a hopper minecart under here which funnels it into this. Now, we have this dispenser down here. Every time this piston goes off, a second later, or half a second later, it will grow. It will grow the sugarcane because there is bone meal inside that dispenser. So I'll show you how it works real quick. And it'll just be an infinite loop because it detects, then it grows, then it punches, then it detects, and it grows, and it punches. Yeah. Infinite cycle as long as you have bone meal, and you can turn it off and on. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure a way how to get these unstuck, and I don't think I have a way to do it. The last farm I want to show you is a villager farm, and this is my villager breeder right here. As you can see, it's already working. I try to make it as simple as possible and compact as possible, and I think I've done that. And look, boop, he's already off into the nether. Hello, kitty. Where'd you come from? So those are the farms I'm going to be making inside the base with the addition of a mob farm. Now, just to do the actual daunting task of building them. Oh no. Okay, back at the base, and I'm going to start off with the crop farm. So here I've started to place down the farms. Just the ones for the crops at the moment. I'll just make this one, and then I'll repeat the process on the rest of them. Guys, I've got this done, and I've decided to run all the redstone for all of them behind the wall. So I'll just hit that once, and they'll all turn off. That way we can activate them all at the same time. Now, let's go work on the animal farm. Work on the animal farm is coming along pretty good. Just need a bit more glass. I'm starting to run out. So I've got all the front layer in now, which I probably should have done last thinking about it. Only because now I've got to get in there and actually build the rest of it. So, derp. But it is functioning mostly. I just need the animals, which, oh, that's going to be fun to get. How are we going to do that? I didn't even think about how I'm meant to get those animals. Oh, hello. So, yeah, we need to get some animals, guys. Let's work on that. Actually, I changed my mind. That's a bit too much work for me right now. Let's do the sugarcane farm and the 0-tick farms just behind me here. But before we do that, we actually need to go for a quick run to the shop, our shop that is, and grab some materials from it. We're going to use what we have in the shop. What just happened then? Okay, weird. Yeah, so we'll grab some materials from the shop. I'll just see what I have. Unfortunately, not enough in those boxes, so I have to steal them from the actual vending machine. Man, I'm so proud of this thing. Alrighty, time to go back to the base and build the cactus farm first. I think I've done one. This has taken me a while to do. I'm not gonna lie, I keep forgetting how to make this. So it's taken me a little while. I think this is done. Only thing left to do now is to actually test it. Oh, look at that, working straight up. Yes! Alright, let's make this for the kelp and the bamboo now. So, we've got the other two made. Unfortunately, I don't have any bamboo. I've just realized I don't have any bamboo, so I'm gonna see if someone can either sell me some or if I could have some of someone. But we can test the kelp one to see if it works, and... oh, look at that. It works an absolute charm. We're gonna have a full box of that in no time. Alright, sweet. Next thing I want to work on is the sugarcane farm, which is gonna go right next to it. Okay, and now I have got some bamboo, and this thing works an absolute treat. Blech. But look at it go, like, oh my goodness. It's amazing. I love it. We're never going to need a fuel source again because this is... Of course, between this and the cup, we should be set. Alright, let's build a sugarcane farm. We don't even have enough materials to build these farms, so we're going to have to go for an hour mining session. So guys, incoming another first person time lapse. So guys, that was a pretty successful mining session. As you can see, we've got nearly 7 stacks of iron. We've got near 2 stacks of gold. We have near 4 stacks of redstone blocks, near 2 stacks of lapis lazuli blocks, a few extra pieces around, and yeah, nearly 3 stacks of coal blocks. Also 2 emerald that we found. That was super random. But yes, we're going to chuck all this in the smelter, and once that is all done, then we can actually start hooking up our farms properly because I can finally afford to make some hoppers. Yay. Oh, and we can build the sugarcane farm too. Some of you might be wondering where all the diamond went. So it wasn't actually just me on the mining expedition. Parkour Pyron and myself went on, and pretty much I got all the resources and he got all the diamond, and he had a stack of iron. So yeah, I got all this and he got like 40 extra diamond for it. So I think it was a good trade. Now, just have to wait for this to be done. Shouldn't take too long. We've got 8 furnaces going at once. Hopefully. And you know what? That didn't take long at all. It was only a few minutes, honestly. But now we're going to go work on the sugarcane farm. So guys, we have this mostly set up, I think. I just need to change 1 or 2 things about the sugarcane farm because I'm just trying to make it double wide now. I've decided to go 1 step further and make it a double wide sugarcane farm. So I'm just kind of designing it on the fly. This should work though. Well, that's not going to work without one of these now, is it? Where's the input chest? Okay, 1 sec. So yes, I just need to put... That's not going to work, is it? How am I meant to get into my... I'm so dopey, man. For those who don't know, putting a block on top of a chest locks it. So this is why this isn't going to work. I mean, it technically will work. Maybe we can just... I don't know, maybe it's just laziness. I'm not too sure. But what we will do is just... make a whole lot of bone meal. Oh. Start chucking it in here. And it's not going to go in because I have the hoppers activated. Okay. There you go. Now we see it all going in. There you go. So this should just be about right to test. Just gonna put some more of this in. Yeah, that's it. That's all we have to do. And this should be fine to test now, honestly. I just gotta put this back on. I hope that doesn't mess with it too much. The fact that it's... yeah. Hope that doesn't mess with it too much. The fact that it's gotta be on. So if we turn this off, but... I know it was only the first time, but geez, that was embarrassing. Yikes. Alright, we're back in a sec. Okay, I put a observer there instead. That should fix the problem. Oh, yes, it does. Awesome. I wonder if that will turn it off. So I just got to flick it a few times and it actually turns off. That's pretty cool. The fact I can now turn this off and on whenever I like, and it's completely lossless. Oh, look at it go. Wow, let's add the random stuff we had on us, but wow. Alright. Another successful farm. Did that come from the farm? Maybe it's not completely lost list. Next we're going to work on what would be the cocoa bean farm. Now it's not going to be big as the one that we built in the previous episodes. It's going to be a bit smaller, only have 2 rows. Okay, so that is coming out. I'm going to maybe put some blocks over there instead. Some concrete blocks up there. That should fix it right up. But yeah, let's get cracking on that farm. And ta-da, it's done. Yeah, it's nothing special. It's the same as Sam's that I built for him. So I just need to get the jungle wood and put the cocoa beans in, and then we're good. Now, I've run into another problem. You see all those iron hoppers on the ground? They've consumed all the iron that I got. Like, all of it. I have no more iron left again. So now, I'm going to have to go for another mine. I'm not going to do it in a first-person time-lapse, so we're just going to probably use the movie magic and cut to it. But, as you can see behind me, I've started the hole where I want the mine to go. I'm going to dig down and start the proper mine on layer 12. So, I'm going to do that. Hopefully, I can get a lot of iron in the process. And yeah, I'll see you after that is done. Well, actually, DSX Loan lent us some rails, and I did find a little bit of iron while I was mining. And we've been able to complete the pumpkin and watermelon farm. Check it out. So it's the same as the redstone realm. Underneath it has the minecart hopper, picking up everything and putting it into here, but nothing's grown just yet, so it's going to be a little bit before this one's active. Next, let's build our villager breeder just over in the corner, I think. Yeah, we'll build in the corner and we'll be right back. Oh, and if you want to know how to build this thing, it's super simple, and I've got a tutorial already on my channel. So guys, check it out if you want to learn how to build this. So guys, with the farm complete, we're ready to put our villagers in. And I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I'm not going to lie. Okay, first we're going to go cure them. And then I think we'll make use of a rail system to get them both in. I think that's the best idea I've got. Alright, let's see if we can set that up. I'm about to hopefully hit both these two at the same time, which I have. Yes. Okay, we're gonna feed them the golden apple each, which will turn both of them into villagers. Now once they're villagers, I'm gonna chuck them in a boat each and cart them all the way over to the other area, but that's gonna take a little bit, so I'm gonna get some materials for the boat. Okay, so they've now both turned, and I'm just trying to get both of them into a boat each, if I can, please. Nam and Nam, get in your boats. Where is it? There he is, finally. Finally got him in the boat. Okay, let's cut these two over to the area. I can finally clean up all this stone though in my space. It's gonna look nice. Oh, that feels good. That feels good to be able to have all this open again. Alright. So on land, we're just going to cart these little guys over to our, farms district section, whatever we want to call it. It may take a few minutes, but we'll get there. Yep. I still have no idea how we're going to get them in the actual farm, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay guys, this is my idea. We've got the cart there. Hopefully we can break the boat. He gets in the cart and he scoots all the way up here and, into his little spot. That's the hope, at least. I gotta figure out ways to block him from going anywhere else if he does try to, run away from us, which I think I'll just do by placing 3 blocks. Well, here, and here. Sorry, I'll get the 3rd block down in a sec. Yeah, so that's kind of my idea. It shouldn't... Wait. We need to remove that roof, otherwise it's going to hurt him. But yes, this is what I'm hoping will work, so let's give it a go. Alrighty, let's break the boat. He's in. He's off. It actually worked! It actually worked! Yes! I can't believe that actually worked. I'm not gonna lie. I had doubts it was actually going to work. I got it. Yes. Alright, let's go get the other dude. I love the look of this. Look at it go. Oh, what if I go faster if I was on the edge? No, it slows me down. Oh well. On the road again. Does he not have a face? Oh, his head is turned to the side. I didn't think he had a face for a second there. I was a little worried. Okay, we've got our second guy in place. Let's place the minecart down and remove his boat. And he's off. Hopefully this won't hurt the other guy. No, but they're both in there. Man, that is such a relief that that worked first time, both times. Like, wow. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick cleanup of this place, replace the roof and whatnot. And then, then what? Also, in this space behind me, I need to put a chicken farm and maybe another small kind of farm. I'm thinking a cobblestone generator along with a basalt and stone generator in there. Maybe all three in the one. But we'll see how we go with that. For now, let's just get on to the animal farm. Oh, and if you're wondering, I'm not actually going to turn this on until I get everything set up. Just so you know. I mean, as in the nether. We have to build a nether hub. So we have a villager trading hall inside the nether for these guys. And yeah, so I can't actually turn this on until that's built, because then we'll just have little gremlins everywhere in the nether doing whatever they want. We can't have that. And that is done. I've actually decided not to put the trapdoors up there. I've also still just got to add the buttons to it, but after that we'll be done. Oh, the reason for not putting the trapdoors up there is because I can just breed whatever I want and it'll fall down automatically anyway, so that's gonna be alright. Hello, little slime dude. How'd you get in there? Actually, I just had those little slimes keep spawning in this little area. I wonder if I can just turn that into a slime farm area. Ooh, that's a good idea. We're gonna turn that into a slime farm area. You know what? I decided to put the trapdoors in after all. Only as a look thing though. They're not going to serve any actual purpose, so it shouldn't change much. And that should be a mini slime farm. So pretty much the slimes will want to attack this dude right here. And hopefully they will die on the cactus, and yeah, everything will get picked up by the hoppers below and put in there. So the only things left to do for this place is put in a few farms in this little space. Get this farm up and running, but we're gonna have to do that next episode, guys. We have ran out of time. I definitely have run out of time. This is like, right now is like 2 hours. It's about 2 hours before I actually have to post this on YouTube, so super pressed for time. We'll get the animals next episode, we'll turn this on next episode and build some more farms next episode, plus get an iron farm up and running and a mob farm in the same area. It should be really good. But you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and until next Thursday, have a good one. Ciao!